off yet. And then once you do all that, you can unplug the Vanos unit, and then you just got to go through all of these bolts, and then pretty sure we'll be ready to take it off. So all of these bolts are off, so this can still wiggle around, but because that the splines on the inside are like kind of slanted, that's where this tool comes in, where it sits on the inside of this gear, and then this piece goes on the actual tooth, and then as you kind of like rotate it, you have to pull on the Vanos unit at the same time, and then it'll just kind of fall out. So I'm going to see if I can do it in one shot right here. All right, there we go. Now that is out. So now that we're left with these two gears, we have one for an exhaust and then one for an intake. We're going to take off these bolts, and then you're going to be left with this little face. And then you got to take off these bolts as well, and then we're going to be marking this with nail polish. So like one mark there, one mark there, just so we don't lose the timing, because then it'll just screw everything up. But yeah, I'm going to mark this up, and then we'll be good to go. There we go. Now that is all marked up. I'm going to let it dry and then probably just do another coat. So I did a little bit of mining off camera, and I took off the chain guide. I also took off this gear, but I'm going to have to stop for a little bit because I don't have the star Torx, whatever you call it, that bit to take it off. The smallest I have is a 10, and that's probably an 8. I'm going to see if I have any in the garage, but yeah, just to get that chain guide off, I don't have the socket to get that. So I'm going to see if I can get the head off without removing that tensioner. But there's also another tensioner that goes in that hole, which I removed. And then I got the gear all loose off of that. And then I saw a video, and a good way to keep the location of where the chain goes is just to put a zip tie where that link went. So you can see that that part is where that went on that arrow. So then I should be able to just like fish this gear out, and then yeah. So I was able to get it out without removing the tensioners. I'll get a tool for like once it's actually out, and then it'll be I'll take this out before I put it back in. But yeah, we are looking good so far. Got that all marked up. Don't want this to fall in there because that would suck to fish it back out. But yeah, looking good so far. So now it's time to take off these cams. I'm going to do all of these kind of like that one, that one, that one, that one, and then just work my way to the middle because I heard these are very brittle. And then there's going to be this bolt and then this bolt, and I'm pretty sure these are inverted, and they're not torque to yield, so you can reuse them.